We always talk about hurricane season, how it's approaching on June 1st, and the city of Houston wants families to be prepared. But this time, it's not just about for hurricane season. They want you to be prepared all year long. This Saturday, the incredible OEM, Office of Emergency Management, is hosting Ready 365. It's a free event. You know, free, we love that. Resources, demonstrations, activities for the entire family. And I'm so honored to be joined by a man who knows what he's talking about. It's Brian Mason, everyone, Director of Houston's Office of Emergency Management, to tell us all we need to know about Ready 365. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. You have a busy job, sir.
Yes.
And people think it's only hurricane season where OEM is busy, but year round, we always have something going on. So explain to people why you're taking it that step further, not just preparing for hurricanes, but all year long. Why?
Sure. So historically, it's just been hurricane season preparedness. We want people, obviously, as you mentioned, to be prepared 365 days a year. We do have unscheduled or unannounced events like the derecho we had a few years ago.
Yep.
That was just supposed to be a thunderstorm.
And the freeze in February in 2022 too. I mean, it's all something's happening.
Always something's going on in Houston. So we want people to really have the cultural shift of making sure we're prepared 365 days a year, not just during the summer or the hurricane season.
For sure. Now, I'm going to ask the question, which is that little question in the room. Some people say, well, I may not be able to afford it. I can't just get everything right down during the summer and spread it out throughout the year. But you've got a suggestion for people to help them out, because you don't have to spend a lot of money to be prepared.
Correct. So we always recommend to people, every time you go to the grocery store, buy an extra jar of peanut butter, buy an extra pack of batteries. Real quickly, over a few visits to the store, you can build a pretty good kit. You know, non-perishable items, canned goods, rice, beans, like I said, peanut butter. I'm a big peanut butter eater.
Same here. I got you.
Batteries. There's a lot of those supplies. You can build up a pretty good kit pretty quickly over just a few trips to the store.
And also put it in a dry, safe place too. You got to remember that, and put it in an area that you're not going to go and get the snacks when you're really like desperate, right?
Correct.
I've done that before.
You know, put it in your pantry, put it in a tub. Even with documents, we talk about making sure for you're prepared. Make sure you put important documents in a Ziploc bag. So, you know, marriage certificates, information, you know, about your car titles, your house information. Put all those birth certificates, put all that type of stuff into a Ziploc bag to where if there's an issue, a lot of that stuff's already protected and ready to go.
That's great advice. What is something that people do wrong in preparing for either hurricane season or storms throughout the year that you want them to correct? Something that you've noticed that people have done?
I think just a lot of times, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. You know, just make sure you are doing something. There was a real interesting study done by University of Rice, the Kinder Institute, where they said only about 1/3 of Houstonians are prepared when it comes to a storm or an event. So if we just do some basic math, we have 2.4 million people inside just the city of Houston. If only 1/3 are prepared, that means that 1.6 million are not prepared if we have an event or some type of disaster occur. So just do anything and everything you can, little pieces at a time, and that way you're just a little bit more prepared if and when something happens. And unfortunately, it is Houston. Something will eventually happen. Is it going to be this week, next month, next year, 3 years from now? Eventually, we usually have something that happens in Houston.
Do you think it's also because of a false sense of security? They think, oh, I'm not in a flood zone, so I don't need to prepare for this. Or, oh, I'm in an apartment, so our apartment manager will take care if we have no lights or something like that. Is that also a thing too?
100%. And we always joke around in the emergency management world. If rain falls on your roof in Houston or Harris County, you should have flood insurance. There's a lot of these things you should have to make sure you are prepared. You know, we're a swampy, mud bottom area.
We are.
Lots of bayous, lots of flooding challenges, potential for tropical cyclones. I never thought in my career I'd be talking about winter weather down in Houston and 3 to 4 inches of snow down here. That's a new wrinkle we have to worry about. So just making sure that we're taking every precaution we can to make sure you're prepared at home, and really taking care of your loved ones as well. You know, one of the things we talked about a lot is being a connected community. check on your neighbors down the street. You know, you may have an elderly person down the street that may need some assistance, and so we know that connected communities are more resilient and they recover faster because they're there to help each other out if something happens.
So we have about 45 seconds, so just briefly tell us what's going to happen this weekend.
Yeah, so the event's going to be a very family-friendly event. We want everybody to come on down. It's going to be from 11 till 5 on Saturday at GRB, so 11 to noon is going to be what we call a sensory-free hour. So no sirens, no music, no bright lights for folks that may get a little overwhelmed with stuff like that. Then from noon until 5, we have a big program. We're going to have a big touch-a-truck event where we're going to have lots of different heavy equipment and fire and police apparatus there for people to climb on. We'll have several panelists where we'll talk about hurricane season outlook for the year, where to get some trusted information if there is an event, and then lots of vendors that will be able to share preparedness information. HEB will be there, Centerpoint will be there, a lot of our key partners in the community, just to make sure people are really prepared for 365 days a year, not just for hurricane season.
Perfect. Well, Brian, I appreciate it. And one more time, the website, people can also get information as well.
HoustonReady365.org.
It's the easiest thing, Ready365.org, everyone. And we appreciate it as always, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Best. We appreciate it. And always, you know, you're welcome. Come back anytime, even without storms, just to keep people prepared. And it's better to do it now.
That's
when
right.
you're not in a hurry or you're anticipating something coming, because, you know, it'll be easier to put it all together. So thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have fun this weekend, too.
Thank you.
All right.